So we're going to check in with the heron again. So good morning, happy Monday morning to everyone. We're checking in with the heron once again. He's here. So this guy right here has become a pretty much daily visitor to us here. I definitely don't want to feed him. I don't think he would eat anything anyway. I think he's pretty much a meat eater. I think he thrives off fish. But he loves hanging out here. He does some weather videos with us. He does some tennis videos, at least when we do them here under the house. So it's pretty nice to see this guy, a great blue heron, or blue heron. And again, we're here in Dauphin Island, Alabama. And it's about 7 in the morning. So have an interesting day planned today. We have some work to do. And then the kids are out of school for the entire week. So we're going to be heading to the tennis courts very soon. And we have also my youngest of 5 children right here with me. Say hello, Justin. Can you say hello? What about this dinosaur I have over here? Do you see this dinosaur? Alright, he's camera shy. But this heron's pretty cool. We did a video yesterday with this heron. And in so many of my weather videos, this guy pops up. And he has like a distinguished mark on his right side. It's kind of a ruffled set of feathers per se. So I always know it's the same bird. Maybe his territory. This is his little inlet. And he stalks this little inlet. So this little canal immediately right off of that point right there is the Mobile Bay. That little island off in the and just the immediate distance out there is just a little barrier island between the north side of this island, Dauphin Island, and the rest of Mobile Bay. So that's just a nature preserve out there per se. And again, if you've watched weather videos, you've seen these before. But this heron is absolutely awesome. Just a really cool bird. So, anyway, a real quick tennis update. We know we've had the ATP World Tour Finals just finished up. Again, Carl and I will resume the official tennis podcast talk show, just as the 2019 season starts up. And again, I think it's Brisbane, and there's a sprinkling of other tournaments in Australia as well, where we'll start talking about this upcoming season. We know that young Zverev just beat Djokovic yesterday at the ATP Finals. I don't think it really means anything. Just again, I know I get hammered for this a lot, but I don't particularly think that too many tournaments after the U.S. Open are ultimately that important. Prize money, sure. Ranking, sure. But in terms of will Djokovic not have a good 2019 because he lost to Zverev at the ATP World Tour Finals? No, and I know a lot of people are talking about that. But it's preposterous to think that. Will Federer have a good year? Maybe not. I mean, we've kind of seen history, his history in the past couple of years has been on a steady decline. Hold on real quick. I've got the little baby right here. All right, sorry, I had to get the baby and the dog inside, so I'll start back where I left off. Again, checking in on the heron that's still here. So anyway, so is where I just left off before the pause is Djokovic's loss at the finals an indicator of things to come for 2019? No, and just again mentioning Federer, we've seen Federer decline and age start to take a toll for a while. I do think that Federer will get his last and 21st major in 2019. I think Wimbledon will be his chance. I think Djokovic will win the Australian. Maybe win the French, too. We have to think about Nadal here and some of the other clay court grinders that sometimes can pop up in the middle of nowhere, like Curtin did a long time ago, or Coria, if I remember correctly. So you have to be careful for the outlandish dirt baller in France. But I think Federer or Djokovic will handle Wimbledon. And then the U.S. Open, I think, is up in the air too. But I think Djokovic, or maybe a heavy hitter like Del Potro or Kachanov, might sneak in and win the U.S. Open next year. But again, none of these tournaments, Paris, where else did we go? Shanghai, the ATP World Tour Finals. I couldn't even tell you about the next gen stuff. I don't even remember the Laver Cup because I really didn't pay it that much attention. I think we all know that there's some Davis Cup, Laver Cup, World Team Cup, and a whole lot of other money plays going on there. So for me, that's relevant too. It's just a showcase for money, and money is important, yes. But are these tournaments indicative of someone's year for 2019? I think definitely not. Again, good job for Zverev winning a match against Federer at the World Tour Finals, and then beating Djokovic. Again, hey, a ball boy drops a ball, kind of questionable, but that's part of the game. But anyways, it doesn't really matter. I can promise you that we haven't seen the last of Federer, and I can promise you that Zverev will not win a major next year. I think if he plays 3 out of 5 sets, Zverev against Djokovic, Federer, Nadal, Kachanov even, and a lot of other players. And let's we not forget, didn't Dimitrov win the ATP World Tour Finals last year? Didn't Dimitrov destroy my fantasy teams twice over in the first round against Wawrinka? Andy, we can't forget about Wawrinka either. But anyway, this is again just an update. We did a quick video update the other day with this Heron out here, so we're doing it again. So again, don't think Stimpy Boy, Malfoy, Wayne M. Chia, Rahesh, Kiyosama, Sister to Queen, all of you out there. Oh gosh, I'm forgetting so many. But nonetheless, don't think, oh, B-Dog, what's up, B-Dog out there? But don't think we're not talking about tennis anymore, because we definitely are. Carl and I have played a lot of matches as of late. We played 2 out of 3 sets a couple of days ago. I won that one. We played 2 out of 3 just the other day. She won that one. We played some doubles yesterday, won that. So we've been playing a lot of tennis and definitely been talking it along the way. But again, it takes a long time for us to put the shows together, to download them, to kind of edit them per se. Carla got a new phone, by the way, so in 2019, you may not have to watch me get up and check the camera all the time and do 2 parts. So we may be able to roll right through, but we have not tested that option on her new phone yet. So we'll see what happens. So let's go! Come on! So ready for 2019 season to come. Carl and I have a match planned for Wednesday. We have actually the kids setting up for umpires and line judges. Again, we have 5 kids, so the girls are going to be ball girls. The boys are going to call lines, scores, etc. Because Carla's been talking garbage. That because I beat her in 2 out of 3, that she's going to prove that that'll never happen again. So she said that she wanted to do a video after the match just to recap that match. So maybe we'll do that. But anyway, much love. Have a great day. Let's go. Have a good Monday. Positive energy. Let's go. And we will definitely be back with the Tennis Talk Show come the beginning of January, I think. And I'll do videos. And I've been doing videos, but just kind of my own hobby-ish type videos. And within those videos, someone will say, well, did you stop talking about tennis? No. But we are going to kind of treat it, like football. The season ends and, there's kind of a lull. So we're going to have a long season next year from January to, the middle of September. So 9.5 months. So we did it last year. We'll do it again this year. All right, back to the Heron. Much love to all of you. Let's go. Again, stay positive no matter what. Try to dig deep. Dig deep. Hey, let's go. Let's go. No matter who tries to come at you, just tell yourself in your head, come on. Come on. Not out loud. Come on. You'll be better off, I swear. Let's go. And this Heron is just chilling. And you can't forget about the women either. So what about Wozniacki? Is Wozniacki gonna do anything? I saw a picture of her not long ago, and she looks so thin. And then I saw a picture of Svitolina. Svitolina looked so thin. And I'm thinking, man, let's just pick Serena, obviously, because she's probably one of the biggest, strongest girls to ever play the game. Let's not even pick her. Let's use someone. Let's use Halep, little tiny firecracker type girl, but she's strong. I don't see how any of these little skinny type, almost scary looking, almost like potentially too thin. I don't see how they can dig deep in the tournaments. I mean, Rezwanska retired. Let's tip our hats to Rezwanska, a great, graceful player, but when it came down to playing just a big, strong girl, she just got blown off the court. I think Rezwanska made a Wimbledon final against Serena and got destroyed. I think so. Other strong girls, though, that can give people like Serena problems, like the Lisicki of old. I think Lisicki won Wimbledon and beat Serena, I think. And then didn't Bartoli beat Serena, too, at one tournament? I think Bartoli was using a Prince racket with like a baseball handle, a baseball bat handle, like really long. Yeah, because she hit off, let's see, two-handed forehand, two-handed backhand, yeah. So I saw a picture of Bartoli recently, and she looks so skinny. But I think my wife told me that was kind of a dated picture, and she actually gained some weight back. But some of these tennis players these days are getting so skinny, and I think it's to keep up with their image on their Instagram-type feeds and stuff. But it's these strong girls that really give these girls-type problems in tournaments, especially at the latter parts of those tournaments. Disagree or agree? Strong girls, the thicker ones, tend to dominate the really thin ones. So I know there's been a lot of hope for Svitolina and Pliskova, but man, they just got to put on some weight. A tough juggle, your internet image and your bathing suit physique, or a tennis game. I think that would hold true in soccer or any type of really physically demanding sport. You know, if it was synchronized swimming or ballet, I get it, but tennis is just, man, it's a tough deal. It's a deep grind. I mean, even the tall, thin guys have a problem. The Isners and the Andersons, the Zverevs. I mean, when it comes down to meeting a 6-foot stocky type guy, Djokovic, I think, could use some weight put on too. But you meet Nadal, Federer's a pretty stocky guy. You wouldn't realize it. I know Federer's left arm is very skinny, but his legs, his midsection, and his right arm is pretty physically demanding. All right, anyway, guys, so quick tennis video. I haven't done one in a while. I'm just shooting thoughts off the top of my head that I've seen in the past, say, month since we've done a tennis talk show. I know there's a couple rapid fire questions that I have to get answered that we promised we would do on the next show. I think it was Sister to Queen that had 20 questions she answered, and I forget who the other one is, but I haven't forgotten about those. We'll do that. Again, my immediate thoughts for next year is Djokovic wins the Australian, and I think with relative ease. For the Australian women, I think Serena goes ahead and win. I think she wins that. I really do. I think she will jump on this year and win that Australian Open. And I think she may do it with ease. Who will stop her? Maybe a lot of people. But I think this year she's going to grab and captivate everyone with an absolutely just awesome, destructive season to everybody that she plays. Heron's just loving it. So anyway, I know that the women had something, and I think it was in like Singapore or something, the women's end of the year finals. I couldn't even tell you who made it entirely, or tell you who won that. No disrespect to the women there. I just, again, the end of the year stuff to me is so exhibitionish. You know what I mean? So I can't really put so much energy into keeping up with those. So my Heron's leaving us, so that means I'm going to close the video out. So have a great day, everyone. Again, I can't wait to talk tennis at the tennis on our tennis show. So look for that to upcome. Promise you, around the beginning of January, maybe a little bit sooner. Again, we're going to do our fantasy teams for all the majors, the run up to that, scores, highlights on the bigger tournaments, and get into some topics. So look forward to that in January. In the meantime, I got to get back to work, and the 5 kids, they're out of school all week for Thanksgiving. So if you celebrate that, happy Thanksgiving. If not, much love anyway. And I'll keep putting out kind of random videos. I just meant to shoot the Heron, and I ended up talking about tennis. again, it's a passion, but when Carla and I have to get together for a couple hours and kind of make sure the kids are quiet and so forth to do a full hour of tennis talk, we're going to do that starting in January. All right, anyway, much love. Take care. Have a good week. Have a good upcoming Thanksgiving. And I'm sure I'll have some odd video to shoot between now and then. But if you're just tuning in for that, we'll see you in January. I know I'm taking the kids out to the court today. We took them out yesterday. About 3 days in a row before that, it rained. So sometimes we shoot videos out there, but it's mainly for the kids to look at. I think there's like 1,000 of them already on this channel, so I don't want to be so redundant with them. Anyway, have a great day. See you later. Subscribe below. Click a like below. Please share the videos, and thanks so much for watching. See ya! And definitely watch out for Kachanov next year. Definitely watch out for Kachanov. Don't forget this guy. See you guys.